Hello guys, welcome to my channel Lifestyle Tech. Guys, today I will talk about 5 Android tips and tricks which is available on your phone, but you might not have noticed it, or you might not have given it a thought to it. But definitely these apps are useful, or these tips and tricks are useful and you can use it in many circumstances. Now I am not talking about installing any third-party software or any such apps, but I am talking about certain 5 tips and tricks which are already available on your Android devices, and we will look at it how it normally works. So guys, if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing to my channel, which is Lifestyle Tech. My name is Suham. Also do consider to hit the like button and the bell notification icon for more such videos, tech related videos from my channel. So let's start the video guys. So guys, the first trick that I'm gonna talk about is split screen. Yes guys, so all your Android devices or mobile devices has this option of splitting the screen between the two apps, which you might not have noticed it. So today I'm gonna tell you how it normally works. Basically this is an hidden feature, and what you can do with this is that you can simultaneously use two of the apps. Let's say you are watching a video and simultaneously another window will be opened up wherein you can browse any of the shopping website, which I will show you in this video. Guys, to activate this, it is very simple. What you can do is that you can open the app that you wanted to use, and what you have to do is that then you have to click on to the multitask feature. And one that you have gone to it, you can see an icon on the top of the app wherein you can press that icon and you can see there are options mentioned as split screen. Once you click that, you can split the screen and it will be activated, and you can use both the apps simultaneously together. You can resize or remove the same too, and you can drag it down for resizing or rescaling. Now guys, if you're unable to do so, there are few of the there might be a possibility that your phone might not support this, but there are plenty of apps which are available on the Android Play Store wherein you can download certain multitasking apps to get this hidden features activated on your mobile phone. So guys, coming to trick number 2. Now this is about image stabilization. Now guys, normally when you shoot a video and if you do not have an image stabilization, now if I talk about image stabilization, there are two types. One is EIS and the other is OIS. EIS is electrical image stabilization and OIS is optical image stabilization. So OIS you normally find on all the top range phone or the flagship devices, and EIS is normally on the lower range devices, but many of the phone comes with none of these features of EIS and OIS. So what happens is that if you do not have such feature, when you shoot a video with your friends or family members and then certain memories that you wanted to create it, normally when you walk with your phone with the video shooting features on your mobile screen, so it happens that your video comes a little bit shaky, and that basically you do not get a good experience of the entire video altogether. So to stabilize this, now that you do not have EIS or OIS on your phone, how do you stabilize your video now so that it looks good, smooth, and so that the videos are not shaky or blurry? So what you have to do is that you have to go to Google Photos. Now that this Google Photos application is by default stored on all the Android devices. You can select the video that you wanted to edit, and once you click on the edit, you can see the image stabilization option here. Once you click this, and your image will get stabilized. So I think this is a very easy tip or a trick that you can use it to stabilize your videos, which would be helpful. And if you're liking this video, do not forget to hit the like button, and let's continue to the third point. So guys, the third point is about animation scale. Now I have talked about these animation scale features in one of my earlier video talking about how to speed up your Android devices. Now I will show you how you have to do it. Basically what it does is that in the animation scale, once you lower down the animation scale, probably you will see your phone is performing fast. And when I say performing fast, it is basically while you open or close an app, you will see the difference. So how to do it? So you have to go to the settings, and under settings you need to go to the developer options, and when you go to the developer options mode, once you scroll down, you can see the Windows animation scale. Now once you see the Windows animation scale, the lower you choose the scale, the faster your device would be, and the maximum that you choose, let's say if you go to 5x or 10x, the slower your device would be. And when I say it's slower, it's basically when you do the open up an app and close an app, when you go to the home screen and then you open up an app. So all those animation features will be really slow. So I would prefer that you can lower down the animation scale, or you can mark it as no also, which will make your phone feel very fast in fact. So I think this is one of the very good trick which you can use it, and this was trick number 3. So guys, on the point number 4 is magnification. As the name suggests, through this magnification basically you can enlarge or you can zoom a particular photo, video or any kind of documents that you are viewing on the phone, or in fact the phone wallpaper screen that you are also viewing, you can enlarge that too. It's a very good option which you might use it while photo editing or video editing, which might be helpful for you. So how you need to do this is you need to go to the settings, and once you go to the setting you need to click to the option accessibility. Under accessibility you will have an option of magnification. Now once you switch on the magnification option, you have to tap it thrice to get the magnified version of the photos or videos that you wanted to see, and you can tap it thrice again to cancel that option. So I think this is very much useful option which you can use it. Guys, the 5th point is about the nearby sharing features. Now guys, we have been sharing files, videos, documents from a long time. So earlier we used to share files through infrared, which was really slow, and then came the Bluetooth, wherein we used to share all our files, videos and everything, and then was the Wi-Fi, wherein it became a little bit faster, and then we have been using certain apps which were Chinese based, and then we have removed it from our mobile because definitely it was Chinese. But how do we do it now? I mean, there are a lot of apps which are available on the Play Store, but when certain features are already available on your smartphone or on your Android device, which Google has thought of it and has given it on your phone, then why to install a third-party software? So this option, which you can find it under settings, you have to go to Google, and then under Google you can find it is an option which is mentioned as device connection. Under device connection you will see a nearby share option. So you have to give certain permission to this app to functions properly, and once you do this, you can also toggle it from your notification or the quick settings screen. Then you can press once, and whichsoever devices will be near to your phone, you can find it as soon as it is near to it, and you can transfer files, videos, any kind of images and documents through this nearby share. So guys, I hope you have liked this 5 Android tips and tricks that I have shared with you all guys. Do let me know in the comment box below if you wanted to see more such videos on tips and tricks, then I will bring it up to you all guys. And guys, do not forget to hit the like button and the bell icon, and also subscribe to my channel, which is Lifestyle Tech. Thank you.